Why it's important to have your torque tools calibrated by an ISO 17025 accredited company. A lot of companies say that they can calibrate your torque equipment, but how can you have the assurance they are doing it properly? ISO 17025 solves that issue. Calibration is a critical function, especially torque calibration. In respect to your manual, hydraulic, pneumatic, and electric torque wrenches, these tools are typically used in critical environments, such as bridges, pipelines, valves, rotating equipment, roller coasters, and mining equipment. If you're using these tools and not having them regularly calibrated, you could be putting your company at risk. Your equipment could come apart while it's operating under load. Employees could become injured or hurt on the job. A lawsuit against your company could result from improperly torqued equipment. Rework costs can add up quickly and cost your company its reputation. A tool that's not calibrated properly can have real effects on the bottom line of your company as well as your brand and reputation. Here's a recent case study that illustrates the value of a good calibration program. In 2015, a major petrochemical contractor secured a multi-million-dollar contract for the mechanical work on the first phase of an addition to a refinery. A major portion of the contract involved connecting high-pressure flanges. Upon initial inspection, hydro testing of the flanges, after they were torqued, many of them leaked. One of the determined root causes of the leakage was that the tools used to torque the flanges had not been calibrated. The contractor was required to go back and rework and re-torque all of the flanges. This rework added an additional month of costs charged back to the contractor with an estimated cost of several $100,000. More importantly, the contractor was released from the job after the rework and not asked to bid on the second phase of the job. The ISO 17025 calibration cost of calibrating the hydraulic torque wrenches was under $10,000. Because the contractor failed to initially have their units calibrated, this cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and worst of all, their reputation. Calibration is more than someone putting your torque wrench in a transducer and saying that the numbers pass. A rash of companies are currently calibrating torque tools with no quality system in place. We can equate this to going to a doctor without a medical license. ISO 17025 companies offer a quality assurance program to their customers. Now that we know the consequences of improper calibration or no calibration at all, let's go over the benefits of using an ISO 17025 accredited calibration vendor. An accredited ISO 17025 approved calibration lab offers the following: independently audited by an outside agency such as A2LA or A-Class, has a full quality control system in place, utilizes a purchase order and contract review process, uses a vendor and subcontractor approval process, has corrective and preventative action plans, completes annual internal audits, has documented technician training on the products to be calibrated, measurement traceability standards, has a continuous improvement plan. How does this equate to your bottom line when using your torque equipment? Documented proof that your equipment is calibrated properly. A legal safety net that can be utilized to ensure that the proper torque tool was used. Industrial safety. You or your employees know that the tool is safe to use. Compliance to meet your quality system standards, ISO, government, or military. Our job is to make your job easier, so call us today at 888-315-0175 and speak with one of our torque, bolting, or calibration experts.